What's up guys, I'm B, and this is going to be my first official build channel series, whatever you want to call it. We're starting it here today. A lot of you have been asking me, where's your black four-door? Where's the turbo build? Well, we got started on it. We sold the black four-door, but we got a better car right here. We're doing a crazy turbo build as cheaply as possible to show you guys how cheaply you can build one of these cars and go fast. Yeah, we're going to get right into it. Again, I'm B, this is All Things Cars. Let's freaking do it, man. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to film a lot of the work we've already knocked out on this thing because we are pretty far into the build. Still a lot of stuff left to do, but I wasn't able to film most of it. So I'm just gonna catch you guys up to where we're at right now. We'll just start from the front since we're already here. Got the intercooler mounted up on some brackets. Got those from Home Depot, pretty cheap. eBay intercooler, you know, eBay universal intercooler piping. You do have to cut those if you want everything to fit. But yeah, it's not too hard. I just gotta have a little, you know, little motivation. Up under the hood here, we do have an M50 manifold. We got the Seems Legit garage intake adapter. Like I said, we got all of our intake piping. Got our blow off valve down here, MAF here. Got some upgraded injectors, fuel rail. We're gonna switch that out with a fuel pressure regulator on there. Come in here, you see we got our cast iron bottom mount turbo manifold. It is just mocked up on there just to get everything in position. This pipe's actually our hot side charge piping, which is actually gonna run. Let's see if I can get the camera down there. Right up in there, and it's gonna go to the top of the charge pipe off the turbo there. So this pipe should run up against there, 90 off the turbo into this pipe, run down and around, and into our intercooler. Yeah, we're running spacers up front, we're running coilovers. I don't have the car unlocked right now, but it's completely gutted from the front seats back. There's absolutely nothing inside of it. As you can see, absolutely gutted. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at right now. We've got everything mocked up, just trying to get everything to fit, line everything up so that we can take it all apart, make sure we put everything, tighten all the stuff down, put it back in, and it all just goes. So we're still waiting on our motor mount, our custom motor mount that goes up and over the intake of the turbo, so we can clear that for some routing up here. We got new motor mounts coming in, we've got new injectors coming in, and we're waiting on a fuel pump, new fuel lines, fuel rail, so we can hook up a fuel pressure regulator. Still gotta run a boost controller, gotta run all of our gauges and pods inside. There's still quite a bit left on this, guys. There's still quite a bit left. We still have to mock up our wastegate because, as you can see, that's our wastegate piping, which we need to cut and attach the wastegate to and join it back into the turbo right there. So it's definitely got my work cut out for me still. A lot of stuff going on left, but it's not gonna be too much longer. Total money I've spent to get the car here, it's about $730. Super cheap. I was gonna go topside with the turbo up here, but that manifold alone was $700. So it's kind of pointless for me to do a cheap eBay build to see how fast I could go, how cheap I could go, and spend $700 on a freaking topside manifold. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it in my end. We're gonna do 3 renditions. We're gonna do the bottom side. And rendition number 2 is gonna be a topside turbo. And then rendition number 3 is actually gonna be a rear mounted turbo in the back bumper. But we wanna see how cheaply we can do all of these 3 different builds to show you guys that this is possible. With a little bit of work, a little bit of determination, you can get it done. So that leads us into what we're gonna do today. We're gonna fix this bumper because, as you can see, it broke when it fell off the car the other night. And also this intercooler is way too big. Right here on the intercooler, we hit the bump brace inside the bumper there, or like the crash bar if you want to call it. So we're actually gonna be shaving down that bumper, probably throwing some zip ties on it and fitting it back up and make sure it fits. So, hey guys, so what we're gonna use this little Dremel tool, a little grinding bit on it, just poke some holes through essentially and zip tie that up. Now, again, use what you have at your disposal. If you wanted to, you could use a little pick and a hammer, just punch holes through it, and then zip tie it the same way, which is what I might end up doing anyways.
All right, and just like that, we've got some holes punched in there. As you can see, that thing did the job pretty well. It's pretty easy, stick it in. Now I'm gonna zip tie it up and see if I can't get it to hold. All right, and now just like that, we are considered professional drifters because we've got zip ties holding our bumper together, right? Right? Okay, cool. That's what we'll tell everybody. Let's throw this back on. See what parts of, see, this is what we gotta cut. I gotta cut some of this stuff. Notch it out so that it'll fit on there. So actually, it clears now that I got these brackets on. I didn't have brackets before. I had it zip tied up just kind of in place. But now we clear everything pretty much. The only issue I'm having here is our intercooler is a little bit below our front bumper, which I don't know if I like how that looks, especially when we get a new bumper. We're gonna get the M3 CSL bumper to try to hide all this stuff. But yeah, so it actually might look like we're gonna have to bring these brackets up. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in for the first build video. That's gonna be all for today. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you guys can know every time I go live. I'm gonna try to post this so you guys can watch it in a series and get caught up, because I know everybody doesn't like to wait day after day after day on a new video to drop. So I'm gonna get started on getting these uploaded pretty quick. Hopefully you guys like what we're doing here. Make sure you guys stay tuned. It's gonna be an awesome build. See how cheaply we can make this build and hurt some people's feelings. So you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you next time on All Things Cars.